Welcome to the Spurs News Podcast, your home for all things Tottenham Hotspur. Now, here are your hosts.
Hello, and welcome to a new episode of the Spurs News Podcast. This week was going to be a discussion on our show all about the North London derby defeat. We were going to talk about the infuriation at the performance, our ongoing frustration at not being able to seemingly kick on or ever show up and perform when it's at their stadium. We were also going to discuss the Champions League 0-0 draw, which was a good result. However, again, laden with frustration where we just didn't seem to be able to put a chance away or just get that final ball. As it is, football kind of pales into insignificance on a day like today. Sadly, today, Tottenham fitness coach Gian Piero Ventrone has died. He was aged 61. Although not confirmed yet, reports in Italy state that he died following a very short battle with leukemia. The coach, dubbed the Marine, was kind of famous for his grey hair, grandad look, if you like, and his unbelievable training regimes. Upon arriving at the club, Antonio Conte made it clear that for him to work, Gian needed to follow him. Gian Piero did. Like I said, the man was dubbed the Marine, but was absolutely loved by the players. And he has sadly passed away. So, with that in mind, we don't feel it's appropriate to be fixating and focusing on footballing matters when they are so small, really. Next week, we'll be probably discussing the minutiae of throw-ins and who takes them. But this week, I just felt we'd put something out for everybody. So here it is. But this is all it is, because it's devastating news. It's incredibly sad. From a club point of view, the business of the club, the press conference today was cancelled. I think it's worth keeping in mind for the fans that Antonio Conte played under this gentleman as a coach, worked with him, and so has known him for 20 some years professionally and personally. So this is going to be quite devastating to him. There are many glowing tributes that have come pouring in from the players, which has been great to read. It's an incredibly sad day for everyone connected to Tottenham Hotspur, but from all of us here at Spurs News, our thoughts are completely with his family, his friends, because I cannot imagine the feeling that they have today. So so this is not really a podcast this week, just a kind of a statement from us to say our thoughts are with him, a small tribute. Next week we will get back into, like I said, discussing the minutiae of football and focusing on it, but we didn't want to stay silent, but at the same time didn't feel it was appropriate to be doubling down in on football. Not today. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody for continuing to listen and to contribute and get in touch with everyone involved with Spurs News. Whether you get in touch via Instagram, Facebook, email, however you do it, we really appreciate you. Also, I'm aware that there are a few questions have been sent in for this week, and apologies. Obviously, these events, and that's why we've not got round to it. If you'd like me to roll the question on to next week, let me know. Whatever method you sent it in, just drop another message. If you want to drop it, because I know a fair few were North London derby related. If you feel let's park that now and move forward, then obviously apologies we never got to it, but hopefully you'll understand. Everyone, you all take care, look out for each other, all the best, and Spurs News will be back next week.
Thank you for listening to the Spurs News Podcast. We hope that you enjoyed the show. Stay up to date with all things Tottenham. Follow us on social media. All links are in the podcast description.